Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of American Truck Simulator. Today, as you guys can see here, we have a brand new Peterbilt CX11 truck. The car hauler looks super phenomenal. This is actually a paid mod made by Blade. It is a $30 model, which is currently for sale, pre-orders for the most part. It is a very nice looking Peterbilt as well, and we'll kind of go ahead and show it off in the later on in the episode and stuff like that. Like at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and kind of show off the truck in the garage and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it is a super nice truck. Been wanting one of these car haulers for a long time, so we finally got one in game. Let's go ahead and load up our cargo here in St. Louis. So we only got a few cars on this trip today. We don't have the full truck. We've got like 3 or 4 cars on this thing today, it looks like. Looks like 3. Got a nice little Ford Raptor, got a Mustang, and then I can't tell what the back one is. Dodge Charger. Let's go ahead and start this baby up. We got a 455 horsepower Detroit diesel Series 60 in this bad boy. And we got a 15-speed transmission with the 3.5 differential. Loving it. Let's go and take a look at the lights here real quick. Check that out. I love the light bar on top of the thing over there. It looks super nice. Then you've got lights on the sides here. Very nice. Doesn't have too many customization options for this truck. That's probably because it's still in beta form, so probably not too many. Let's go ahead and let's hear it rev up a little bit. Listen to that. Here's your horn. Kind of like a default SDS horn. Here's a look at your interior. Kind of like a standard old Peterbilt interior. Looks super nice. Very nice. But we're hauling these cars up to Rockford, Illinois today. I'm going to be hauling it for 27,282 pounds to the Sunshine Corps in Rockford. Not running with the control or the wheel or track IR today because for some reason both of them decided that they didn't want to work. So we're going to be going back to bone stock with the controller today. Releasing that parking brake. Let's go ahead and get on out of here and start this journey. I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday so far. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend as well. Just hauling these cars up here to Rockford, Illinois. And like I said, we are currently in St. Louis, so we kind of pretty much picked up where we left off the last time and whatnot. Now, if you guys are looking for like loads that pay a lot, this truck is not for you. Might go the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. How do I get out of here? This was a weird one to get into, and then it's a weird one to back out of. One thing I do not like about this truck is that the side things on the sides over here. That's one of the things I do not like about this truck at all. Can't get out that way. Is it this way? Ah, it's over here. Okay, so we went like right past the exit here. Now here's a look at the trailer here. Better view of it. Check it out. One thing I did notice, and I don't know if it's prototypical to real life, is it only has one tail light, which is that one tail light right here above that Camaro. Oh, it's a Camaro. I thought it was a Mustang. But yeah, this is that one tail light right there above the Camaro. And I thought that was kind of weird, especially for like a truck like this. But then the truck actually has like working bright ass taillights, which I don't really understand. But it's just something we're going to be rolling with today, and we're going to show off this truck once again once it's released and everything. So, but yeah, it's a very nice truck. Like I said, it is $30 from Blade's ATS shop, and we just kind of outrun that, but that's all right. There's no traffic coming anyway. After playing this with a controller for so long, or for the steering wheel for a couple days, or for so long, and then going back to a controller, it is rough. It is super rough. I don't understand what's wrong with my steering wheel. I think I might need to get a new one. And that's only because it locks up all the time, and I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. And yeah, I just don't know. I think we're good. Can't really see out this right side mirror here, but I think we're all right. But yeah, I don't understand what's going on with it. It just won't let me, like, it just keeps locking up no matter how many times I reset it and everything. I just, I don't know. It just does not like me for some reason, so not quite sure. But yeah, nonetheless, we are here. We're still playing ATS, even though it's with the controller. I'm gonna have to try to like mess with my profiles once again for Logitech. So I have a feeling it's got something to do with that, since I've been using it for like OMSI 2 and been trying to use it for like SnowRunner and everything. So I'm assuming it's just something messing up with the settings. But I could be wrong though. I'm not like 100% certain. But we're gonna make a left out of here, it looks like, coming out of the Home Depot here. Oh, not this one. Sorry, I didn't realize that turn was coming up. I mean, this one at the stop sign right here. US Foods right in front of us here. We're gonna hit him. Oh no, we're not. Let this trucker go. There we go. All right, stop sign it up. I'm gonna go after this Charger here. I think. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to like mess around with my profiles for Logitech and see what's going on with that, because it's kind of frustrating me to the max that I can't use my steering wheel for half the games that I'm supposed to be able to use my steering wheel for. But we're not going to get into that here. One thing I did want to talk about with this truck, since we are using like this paid truck here, and look at that, it just looks super nice. That I love the lights across the car racks up there. It just looks super nice. Here we go. We turning here? Yeah, we are. I'm just dysfunctional today already, it seems like. But yeah, one of the things I did really want to talk about in this one is the fact of like paid mods. Like I see a lot of people like on Facebook and like on LSPDFR forums and ATS forums and Train Sim and all the other like games that I play that have paid mods, and a lot of people are like bashing, you know, creators and stuff because they're making like Patreon exclusive mods or like Discord exclusive mods that you have to pay for, or a lot of people are going for like payware mods and everything like that. And there's a lot of people like bashing them and basically criticizing them, saying like, if I have to pay for the game, why should I have to pay for a mod and stuff like that. And like, I understand your guys' point on that, but I also understand it coming from a modder's point of view, because ooh man, I need my steering wheel back. I really do. Okay. I'm gonna make a left up here and we'll be good. But I do understand the point of view, because like I tried getting into like 3D modeling back in the day for Grand Theft Auto 5 because I wanted to start making like different vehicle mods and stuff. Not like police car mods, like maybe gradually work myself up to that, but I kind of wanted to start doing like different vehicle mods that weren't in the game. So like different buses and like just different cars that weren't in the game as of yet that I kind of wanted to see in there. And whoa, okay, this steering wheel, Jesus Christ, the steering on this controller. But yeah, I wanted to get into it and stuff like that, and I was trying to look up like different 3D models, because I mean I found like a couple like ones that were already made for Grand Theft Auto 5 that were out there and available for people to use, but I wanted to do something different, like find different like 3D models and stuff. And I was really surprised at how much the models cost. Like I was trying to add a it was a bus. It was a flexible Metro E bus, or I think it was an E or something like that, but it was one of those buses, and I wanted to add that into the game because it was like one of my all-time favorites. And I tried adding it, or like I was gonna purchase it and all that, and then I didn't realize that they were like almost $200 for just a 3D model of a vehicle. Like granted, some of them are cheaper. There's like also a couple different train mods that I wanted to throw in and like kind of work with, and I had like a license for 3D modeler. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so I was like sitting there like I'm thinking like, do I really want to pay $159? And that's just for the base model alone. That's not for like an interior or like a high low poly count or anything like that. That's just the base model itself. If you wanted to throw all that stuff in there, especially like a template or anything, it would have raised it up to about $400 or so. And I'm like, oh my god. So it's like, do I really want to spend $400 on a base model just to basically put it on like GTA 5 mods and spend all that time working on it to work in GTA 5, spend all that time just to put it up on GTA 5 mods for free. And especially if I'm spending like $400 on just one 3D model. And it's like, it's not worth it to me. Like, I'm like, I mean, I understand a lot of other modders are like, yeah, it's worth it. But to me, it's just like, I don't really know if I want to do that. So I do understand the point of like, if you pay for a game, that mods and content should be free to an extent. Kind of like what it does with American Truck Simulator. Like, yes, you're going to have to pay for majority of the states that you're going to own and that come out for the game. But they do have like different updates and stuff that are free to make up for it, like the Mac Anthem. They ended up adding Volvo into the game, and then now confirmed is going to be the Freightliner Cascadia. It's not confirmed yet, but there was a couple teasers and stuff shown for it as well. So that's possibly going to be the next truck that comes out towards the end of the year, to next year, maybe even earlier. I don't know. So that's going to come out, and then of course with like Idaho and Colorado, which we're all still waiting on, that's going to be, of course it's going to be payware. But I've seen a lot of posts recently about them, and supposedly they're only going to be like $8.99 each, which is kind of low for DLC, since including a lot of them are like $10 to like $20 or so. So that's going to be pretty low for an ATS DLC, which is kind of nice for the most part. So there's that, but they do end up throwing in a lot of stuff for free as we're coming into Springfield, Illinois here. So we're currently in Illinois. But yeah, it's just the fact of that a lot of people are like sitting there saying that they shouldn't be paying for mods and stuff like that. Well, I understand your point of view, but if you don't want to pay for a mod, then just don't pay for it. Like, that's as simple as it can get for the most part. Going in 72 here, Jacksonville to Decatur. Nice, nice, nice. We're on 55 right now, out of St. Louis. Very nice. But yeah, so I understand why modders do like paid models and like ask for donations and stuff like that, is because modeling is expensive, and it does take a lot of time to actually do a like a car or like a 3D model, especially if you're like working for LSPDFR and you do like a car pack. It does take a lot of time and effort to actually try to make one of those car packs, especially like finding like the parts you need, or if you can't find them, you make them yourself and everything like that. So I kind of do understand like a modder's point of view of going to like having some paid mods, or like some modders going for full paid mods and everything like that. I mean, at first I was kind of skeptic about it, but then I'm like, I mean, hell, it helps them out a lot, and especially since they're putting in the time and effort to do this and spending all the money to actually get the 3D model and like all the parts and everything like that. So it's like, it makes sense to me. Now it does, since I'm like thought about it, because back then I was kind of the same way, I'll admit. But then I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, it actually does kind of make a little bit of sense that they're doing it. Getting on 155 to Peoria here, but we're staying straight to Chicago because we're going a little bit north of Chicago to Rockford. But yeah, so like I just happen to see a lot of people like that complain about it. I don't really want to use the word complain, but they give kind of like their negative opinion on like thing, and they start bashing the modeler because they're trying to ask for money and stuff like that. And it's like, you got to look at it from their point of view too. Like, yes, I understand you want your, like, let's say it's a Peterbilt 352 cab over. It's like, yes, I understand you want a 352 cab over, but you also have to think like, hey, the person had to buy the 3D model, then they have to spend the money for the license for whatever program they use, or if it's a free program, then that's even better. But they also have to spend the time to actually get it to work in ATS, spend the time to make it look good, add liveries, templates, all that fun stuff. Even if you're trying to make like a 3 or 4 axle one, they have to do all of that as well. So to me, it kind of does make sense that a lot of people do ask for mods. So it's like, to an extent, I understand. Yes, there's a lot of free mods for ATS. Same thing, and there's also a lot of payware mods. Hey, 74 to Peoria. So we're coming through Bloomington right now, it looks like. I think we're going through Bloomington right now. Believe so. Yep, Bloomington, Illinois has been discovered. Alright, cool. But yeah, so especially trying to get like every detail and everything right. So I do understand like a modder's point of view for payware mods. And I do kind of understand like a customer's point of view, especially if they don't want to spend money on a game that they spent money on. Especially if the DLC is much more expensive than the game itself. Now that's something that I think is a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? There's 39 to Rockford, 2 miles. We got 2 cars on the shoulder here. Oh, they're exchanging info. That's cool. Yeah, so we're going this way. God, I need my steering wheel back. This steering is horrible. Oh, man. But yeah, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, like, of course I understand if, like, let's say the game is, like, $20, and then someone's selling a mod for the game for $35. Like, yeah, that I do understand that that's a little too much for a mod. I don't see why anyone would honestly purchase that. But if, like, let's say, I mean, I know, understand this game, mostly the same thing with this game and then Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I know there's a couple modders out there that'll sell mods for Grand Theft Auto 5 for, like, $50 and stuff like that. So I understand. But it's also, like, coming from the modder's point of view that hey, I spend money on this 3D model, and I spent so much time working on this, and I get no support, and I just put it out for free, basically. So I do get their point of view. We're currently here in Bloomington, or probably just getting out of Bloomington here. I'm in a Jack's Cafe, Peoria, El Paso on Route 24. Nice, nice, nice. Don't think I haven't been out this way yet, because I'm pretty sure I've not been on 39 yet, on Interstate 39. I haven't been on half of these highways we've even seen. I've only been on like 55, 57, 72, and 74 for the most part. But yeah, I do need my steering wheel back, so I do apologize if this is like unrealistic for you guys. I just really wanted to show off this different mod, or this truck mod, and just really wanted to showcase it off and stuff like that. So I do apologize without not having a steering wheel. It sucks. It really does. Oh boy. Alright. But one thing I feel like that they should actually add into American Truck Simulator, and I feel like it would help out like a lot of content creators and just like your average ATS or ETS players, is the ability to pick your load and your destination. So like, let's say you have like a truck mod y'all want to show off, especially if you're a content creator, and you have like a truck mod that you want to show off, and let's say you want to explore a part of the map that you haven't been to. So like, let's say you're in Coast to Coast mod, and let's say you want to go down, I don't know, you want to go down to Key West, Florida, and you don't have any loads going down to Key West, Florida. So let's say like you're driving, I don't know, let's say you're driving the CX11 here, and you want to go down to Key West, and there's no car loads to go down to Key West, and then you got to spend all that time trying to find another truck, get another load, all that fun stuff, and you just say screw it, and then you just drive there, you know, empty-handedly, no load, no nothing, you ain't making no money, as we come here into Peru. So I feel like the ability to choose your like load and destination would be kind of cool. So if like, let's say you want to drive an international, and then you have a tanker trailer, like you can pick your own, like if you have like your own trailer, you can pick your own trailer, yes. But I feel like if you want to pick your own load, so like let's say you are in a dry van trailer, and you want to haul, I don't know, like toys or like household appliances down to Key West, and you just want to, you know, drive there. There's no loads there, and that load you want to pick isn't there, so you can have the ability to just pick your load and choose your destination. I feel like that would be nice, and especially if you're like one of those players that once you have every city explored on the map, like you want all your roads to be 100%, you want to explore all your cities and stuff like that, I feel like that would benefit you guys a lot more too, with that ability, because that would be like super amazing for me, especially since I like to go through the map and everything like that, or not go through the map, but like view the map and all that fun stuff. That's kind of why I've been doing those road trip series for the most part, was because I kind of want to get like most of my roads like completed and like in yellow instead of white, so that they're shown, and that way it'll take me on that route and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't think that's what it goes by, but like it's just the completion of it basically. So I feel like that would be kind of cool if they would integrate that into the game. I feel like that would benefit a lot of content creators and just a lot of like American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator players in general. I don't know, I just kind of been thinking about that recently, since there's a lot of places on the map that I want to go to, but no loads are going there, and I don't really feel like doing car mods, like 2 or 3 mods in a row. So I like the road trip series. So I feel like that would just benefit us a little bit more. But also, speaking of PCs, does any of y'all use Origin at all, like the Origin game launcher and stuff like that? And here's Rochelle, Illinois. Nice, nice, nice. But for some reason, I've been having an issue with it, and I know a couple of my friends have been having an issue with it as well. I don't want to uninstall it, if that's what you guys are going to say, so I don't even want to uninstall it. But for some reason, like, I have it set to not start up when my computer starts up. Like, it's one of those programs that I have disabled to load on startup. But it still loads on startup. And I don't understand why. And it doesn't, like, officially load. Oh, shit, man. We almost rolled our truck, man. What the hell? But yeah, it's not one of those that'll, like, load on startup. 1 second, guys. Alright, but yeah, it won't load on the startup. It'll just, like, show up on the taskbar that it's up, like, running and stuff like that. But then whenever I go to close out of it, it'll say that the program has crashed. And that it, whatchamacallit, the program crashed and that it wants to send data to, like, the Origin headquarters. And I've, like, uninstalled it. And I've also reinstalled it, and it's the same exact thing. Is it this exit? Has to be. Nope. Next one. I hope there's a next one. Oh no, we're going straight. Okay, I see. But yeah, I do apologize for the no steering wheel, guys. I will try to get that fixed for the next episode. I don't really know what's going on with it. I really don't. I might have to pick up a new steering wheel here, and I want to get a better one. Like, right now I have a Logitech GE Driving Force wheel. And I do want to get a Thrustmaster wheel, because I feel like those would be much better. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? So we're only hauling like 3 cars to this place, I think. Is it 3 or 4? 3. Yeah, we're only hauling like 3 cars to this area that we're going to in Rockford here. So we've got some fire activity going on over here. You can't really see because that's visor over there. But I do want to use this truck once again because it is a nice truck, and I did pay for this truck, so definitely going to use it again. Right now it's currently in beta. It's not available right now, so if you guys do want to purchase it, I'll have a link down to Blade's Facebook page in the description. So if you guys have Facebook, it'll be the perfect way to contact him. And he does have a whole bunch of other trucks as well, so check those out. I'm going to exit 1 here. Be behind this pickup truck and that fertilizer truck. Alright. I like how instead of Ford it says Frog. Like, what the hell? Gotta love licensing. I can't even see what the light is out. It's green. It's still green. We're good. There we go. But yeah, I'm super excited because I ended up finding a Canada map and a Mexico map as well for this game, so I'm like super excited about that because we'll be showing off like a whole bunch of other maps and stuff like that. I might be showing those off in streams and whatnot, so just stay tuned for those. I just don't know what I want to do with them yet. I might try to do a day Ross for Canada since they're based out of Canada. Ooh, man. Alright, where do y'all want it? Can't really see where y'all want it. Man, I do apologize if this is not like the most legit episode, and that's only because of my controller. They want it over here. Okay. Alright, so I do apologize if this is not like the most legit episode I've ever done. And I know it's because of my controller. So I do apologize for that. But this is going to be a tight spot to get it back into with that fucking wheelbarrow over there. Okay, so you want to come from this way, I guess. To make sure that trailer is all straight. There we go. Alright. So this was going to be a bitch and a half to back up because that wheelbarrow is in the way. One thing I am happy about though is that recently we haven't been delivering to like stores or anything like that. So that's one of the nicer things about this. Alright, so let's go ahead and just try to move it here because I don't want to be hitting that wheelbarrow. Let's go ahead and get back in the first person here. I think we'll be alright is what I can see. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We will for sure be fine. I kind of went with like the nice white scheme today. We'll probably go with a different color the next episode or so. Just want to make sure I don't hit that freaking wheelbarrow. I think we got this. I'm pretty sure we got this. Oh, we hit something. What did we hit? I don't know what we hit, but we guess we hit something. I can barely see in my left side mirror here. Yeah, I can't see for shit in my left side mirror here. Yeah, we haven't hit anything, so I don't understand what's going on. Unless the collisions on this or extend out more than the truck does, which I can kind of see happening. Don't want to hit that wheelbarrow though. I thought I was gonna have this like easy backing. I guess not. And I can barely see this trailer in my mirror, which sucks. Let's go ahead and just keep moving it to the left, I guess, or to the right, and then see if this does it. Just see if this does anything. It looks like we got this. They'll take it there. So will we. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the engine there. Turn off them flashers. That's straight. That's pretty straight. That works. Let's hit enter. So we went 231 miles for an excellent day for $4,520 and 552 XP. So yeah, this load doesn't, or this loads don't actually pay too well, even for like the long distance ones. So if you are looking for something that's like gives more pay for your company, this is not the truck for you. But hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you guys did, maybe make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button as well. And make sure you guys follow me on all the social media. Everything is down in the description down below for you guys. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend and awesome start to your week. And I'll catch you guys here later. Peace. Alright guys, so I did mention to you that I was going to be showing you the garage of the mod and all that fun stuff. And I'm also going to be showing you how to install the mod because there is a specific order that the mods have to go in. So of course, coming up one, you're gonna have to go part 1 to 4 up to down. So part 1 is gonna have to be the very top one you do, and it doesn't matter where it goes in your mod list, just as long as all 4 are together, like in numerical order and all that fun stuff. So number 1 is gonna be your part 1, which is your engines. Number 2 is actually going to be the truck itself. Number 3 is going to be the SISL's Mega Pack, and number 4 is going to be the actual trailer. So these actually have to go in order from top to bottom because I had them backwards. And because I had part 1 where part 2 is, and I just went part 1 here and then 2, 3, 4. And the truck worked, but it didn't have any engine sounds. So if you guys do purchase this truck, it is very important that you put them in order from top to bottom. And there is a picture in the download file that'll show you how to do that as well. But yeah, do make sure that you put them in from top to bottom. So we're going to go ahead and go to the garage here and just kind of check out the truck. Alright, so here we are in the garage here. This is going to be purchasing the actual truck part of the mod. It is available in the Peterbilt dealership, which of course, because it is a Peterbilt. But we can actually go ahead and walk out over here and walk around the truck and stuff like that. But to get a better view of it, you got your car racks up there. You got some racks back here as well. And you got, of course, your coupling onto, or your attachment bar. Very nice. There's only one cabin for it, one chassis. You got all these different engine types here, and these are actually all modded engines, so it's not like your default SES engines at all. You got some Cummins, some 8V-92, whatever these are, some Detroit Diesel, Caterpillar, and Picard as well. And you also have all these different transmissions that you can choose from. You got some Eatons. I believe these are also Eatons. I'm not quite sure though. You got all these different transmissions that you can go through. Interior, you only got one, which is the custom. You can also pick a custom different steering wheel as well. Colors, as of right now, just the one custom color. You can't do any of these other ones because it'll just break for the most part. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it works. It just looks kind of weird. But you also have metallic and all that fun stuff. So customization options, there is a lot, but a lot of them are just like your standard, like your tires, your rims. You can put different steps on it, different sides, so you can have like no lights, or if you want lights, you can add lights. Filters are going to be your filters right here. Just choose a couple different options for them and stuff like that. You can choose a different hood style, so like over your wheels there. This one is a stripe, which you can't really change. You can only have one bumper side, which is going to be that. So let's go and try your grill. There's a couple different grill options. It's the same grill except for the last one, just different colors. You can have lights up there if you want. You can actually put a car up there if you want, which we didn't do, but I think we will for the next one. But I really like how it says Frog instead of Ford. I think that's freaking funny. But you can also put the visor, interior view. So yeah, interior view. There's a difference. You can actually set the visor from your interior if you want, which I don't see why this ain't working. There we go. So yeah, you can actually take it off from the interior view, and it'll still be on the truck, which I think is weird, but it's just there. The rack you can't change. That's your visor. That's the cover. Those are your lights. Can't change the headlights or anything like that. You can come in here, change out your tank, your fuel tank, make it black or chrome, and then you can come here, change out the lights you want. You can also add your own different custom lights if you really wanted to, which I like the default ones, but I think for the next one we'll end up just choosing our own custom ones. Then of course your tires. Then of course you can come in here, steering wheel, bumper, that's your filter. You can change like the color of the interior. I like the first one better because I feel like this one is just too dark. And then you come in here and you can actually add your own custom shifter, which is nice. Throw like different stuff in the window. These are your mirrors. Yeah. This is probably going to be a cover. This will be your air freshener. And then, I don't know what this is. Tanks. Okay. So tanks, and then that's probably going to be your rack. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically your customization options for the truck. We'll go and confirm that. And let's go ahead and see what we got for the trailer. All right. So here we are in the trailer purchase manager here. And once you get in there, you're going to want to go to this N right here. It's kind of N looking thing. And there is a CX11 trailer. Let's go and customize the configuration. So, you only get the single, the CX11. You can choose what custom color you want. You could do the graphite gray, which is like the standard. But you can also pick like what color you want for the most part. We went with a nice white in the first episode, but I kind of like that color, so we might do this one for the next one. I just like the color teal for the most part. And then of course, only customization option you can do is the wheels. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure about the brake light situation as to why there's only one, which is this one right here. I'm not sure if that's just something that he might have forgot to put in, or if that's just how the real life ones are. But I can't attest to anything, so. But yeah, that is basically showing off the truck and the new. It's a payware mod, so it is available on Facebook as of right now. It is a pre-order, $30 fee, or not a fee, but $30 for the truck. And I gotta say, it is a nice truck. Once it hopefully finally gets released, we'll definitely use it in a stream. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Take care.